my car. I'm making my way now to Huelva and the ferry. And you can see in the background, the sun's just coming up. I've got a 2.5 hour journey ahead of me. Well, here I am after a journey right the way across Spain. Isabella and I have arrived in Huelva. It's been a fantastic few days. It's taken a week, in fact, since we left Plymouth, Elliot and I. It's been 3 days since I dropped Elliot in Sevilla. I had a fantastic time in Puerto Santa Maria and Gibraltar, and then had to come back to Sevilla to come down to Huelva. And Isabella has done fantastically well. In fact, I think we should call her Isabella La Grande. She's done us proud. And now, although I'm at the sailing club at the moment in Huelva, now I'm going to go to the ferry and I'm going to get on board and set sail for the Canaries. I'll see you at the ferry, and then I'll see you in Tenerife. So the organisation here is as good on the mainland of Spain as it is in the Canary Islands. You go from one queue, endless queue, to the next endless queue with no information, no seeming guidance at all, no idea how long it's going to take, in the blistering hot sun on the here on the jetty. I'm following the knob in front. Frightening contrast to the efficiency of Brittany ferries in Plymouth and the disembarkation in Santander. Here it all seems to take a long time, and one line moves, comes from nowhere, and then just moves forward, and your line, which has been there waiting for ages, stays where it is. Anyway, we have to wait and see. I'm sure we'll all get there in the end. There you go. I did a U-turny thing here. It looks like my car is going to be in the open here on the deck. Well, Isabella, you might get a wash if you're lucky. Full speed ahead. Next stop, Tenerife, Santa Cruz. Go for it. So now the time is 5 to 3, which means just like Tenerife, we're leaving late. Almost an hour late. Viva Tenerife. I mean, really, no wonder it takes 3 to get there at this speed. Going like a bloody snail. It is so slow. I guess it's because we're still in the harbour. I hope so. This is me, cabin 6091. You open it with a barcode reader, and my cabin's never going to look again like this, so I'm going to show it to you Now, it's a full berth cabin for a single person, and let's take a look inside. So here it is, double beds, and of course double bunks. The bunks would come down from here, like so, to make up 4 beds in here. But I'm not going to need them because I'm here on my own. Television, my own bathroom and shower. There we go, ship ahoy, and my own sea view, although it's of a lifeboat. At least I'll be first in the lifeboat if anything happens. Not much of a sea view. From this to this. And I have my little workstation here with me laptop and of course my food supply. Come on, Elon, that's pretty flipping pathetic. That is completely pathetic. To see the Gibraltar upload, because I'm not doing it from here. Well, I've just finished editing the Gibraltar video. Got to say, moving on the boat, moving backwards and forwards like this, trying to do the edit, and I had to do it 3 times because it mixed it all up and jumbled it. I don't know whether it was because I want a new laptop or because I'm on this boat or I'm just feeling dizzy or what the heck. But I did the whole edit and then I found that the whole thing was jumbled up completely. So I had to redo it and recut it and relay it all out again. Anyway, I finally succeeded in doing it, and hopefully you enjoyed it. And you're enjoying this one on the ferry crossing from Huelva to Tenerife. That was probably the most boring part of the road trip that we've done, which has been fantastic. I reflect back across 4 weeks of travel, from the engagement party from my son on the 30th of August, right the way through to today, which is the 28th of September. Exactly a month since I left Tenerife on the 28th of August by aeroplane. Catch you later. From the comfort of my bunk in Onboard. This is the crappy shop they have here on board, with the crappy things you can buy. So I'm sitting in the car waiting to get off this ferry that I've been on for far too long. Somewhere along the line, the hours changed on my iPhone. It now is 11 o'clock at night. Suddenly it was 12 o'clock and now it's 11 o'clock because we've changed from the Peninsular time to the Canary time. However, the instructions that I got was that we were arriving at midnight. That would be 1 o'clock, 1:30 Peninsular time, 12:30 Canary time. But they didn't mean that. They obviously meant 12:30 Peninsular time, 11:30 Canary time, which is what the ticket said. But the confusion on the time here on the boat, on the ferry, has been consistent, and all the way through, nobody has known what time is what and what the bloody hell's going on. At least not me. I don't know about anybody else. My iPhone has kept Peninsular time the whole time until just now when it changed. Or maybe it changed when I was asleep. I don't know. Have I been asleep? I was lying down for a while in the cabin on the way in. Suddenly the announcement came on the tannoy. We're all ships to the deck, all hands to the deck, everybody in their car, everybody off, we're docking. So here we are, we've docked. Sorry I wasn't able to show you on film because I was lying down, I wasn't waiting. I was going to be getting up in a few minutes and going up on deck to await arrival in the port, but we were already there, so confusion all round. Anyway, talk to you later. We got here at the Buenavista Rural Club. Arrived in one piece. Isabella La Grande, ready to unload some of the stuff that we brought from England into the workshop.
You put more weight on, I've noticed.
Why?
Eating so much crap back in England.
What have I been eating?
Sausage rolls and all that though.
And what else?
And everything else.
More weight than you then?
Yeah.
You're a big fat bastard as well.
No, I'm not.
Aren't you?
No.
Oh.
Skinny.